Good afternoon. My name's Tammy, and welcome to my YouTube channel, From Gratitude to Greatness. I appreciate you joining me, and please feel free to like and subscribe and share. Today, I'm just outside sitting in my yard. It's a little bit cooler today, but that's okay. We've had a lot of rain the past couple of days and nights, and my grass has grown. Here's my kitty. Well, can you see my kitty? Where's my kitty? Here's my kitty Penguin. There he is. Always grateful for my kitty. So sweet and cuddly. And over there's my dog Thor. Can you see him? Anyway, back to me. Anyway, today, as every day, I'm grateful to step out into my yard and look at such a beautiful area that I live in. I have a beautiful view with the slough in the back. It's so nice. Way over there by that big building, those are condos. It's the ocean. So it's, anyway, I'm gonna show you my garden. Actually, we can start over here. Over here, there's my cherry tree. Here I have raspberries. I have blueberries. It's kind of a mess right now. There's some of my flowers. They got so wet that my hanger tipped over. Over there, I have an apple tree and more blueberries. Blueberries. Lots of weeds. I need to weed. But I have some flowers. Up here, these are large planters that I'm so grateful my husband made for me. So then I don't have to bend over in the dirt. So, and I love this. My cucumbers are gonna grow up. This trellis here, there's my cucumbers. These are my spinach, green leaf lettuce, parsley, cilantro, tarragon, romaine. Over here, more cucumbers, some little leaf lettuces. Here I have a few peas growing. I have lots of broccoli. There's dahlias and lavender. Here's some yellow onions. I think those are Walla Wallas. Jalapenos, sweet banana peppers. Anyway, I love to garden and grow my own food. It tastes so great when it comes fresh out of the garden. So I'm grateful that I know how to garden. Here I have those pea pods and the peas that you eat fresh out of the shell. Some more lavender, gladiolas, I think. Here, beets and carrots, more onions, tomatillos. That tomatillo plant, they just start going to town. More lavender, different kinds of tomatoes, yellow tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, little baby tomatoes, more gladiolas. Oh, here I have dill, so I can make dill pickles, rosemary, more tomatoes, lemon balm. I just have a lot of different things. Little variety. 2 kinds of kale right there. Then I plant flowers along each side. I have more carrots in here. They haven't popped up yet. Zucchini and more gladiolas. There's some more flowers, more blueberries. But I like to plant a lot of purple and pinkish flowers near the garden on each side, so that it attracts the bees. Need the bees to keep everything a-growing. Here I have strawberries there. Here I have thyme, more onions, Walla sweet onions, and strawberries. And there we go, there's the wetlands. I have eagles that live up in a tree over here. They swoop down and catch fish and all kinds of things. But I live in a beautiful area. I'm so lucky and grateful for that. Everything around here's kind of a mess in the house with the remodel. And we'll go in and I'll show you what we're doing in there. In the summer, this will be a nice seating area outside. Right now, everything's just kind of setting there. But here is our mess of a remodel. Look at all our stuff stacked in. Oh, there's Gustavo. Say hi, Gustavo. Here's Tyler. Say hi, Tyler.
Hey, hi, everybody.
Here's my husband, Tom. Say hi.
Hi.
So this is the mess we live in.
So this is a double bedroom, right?
Here's a bedroom. Getting. Here's the other bedroom. And this used to be where we had the control room for our swimming pool and our radiated heat down there. So over here, this used to be a swimming pool down here. We filled it in, and now it's going to be another living room. So anyway, these guys are working hard. So grateful for all of them. Here comes Gustavo. Am I in your way? Yeah. And then here, we expanded the bathroom.
Right there, Tom.
The bathtub. So it's going to be a nice sized bathroom. It was a tiny one down here before.
Look how much littler the duct is.
There's ducting up there for a new heat system. So then we go upstairs. Insulation everywhere, floating around the stairs. But those guys down there and my husband working hard. Always got to be grateful for all the hard work they do. This is a mess. The mess of the kitchen and the living room. Everything's boxed up, and this is what I'm cooking out of right now. This little toaster oven, microwave, the refrigerators in the living room. Here's my kitchen. They rigged up a sink with plywood, but it works. Tomorrow it's getting disconnected because they're going to put drywall in the kitchen. Here is the stove. It's getting taken out of this and put into another island. And here's my ovens that aren't working right now. And this used to be part of the garage, but it's gonna be my office. Like, it's quite a good size. It used to be, yeah, this was, like, with the high ceilings, this was meant for an RV. And this is our messy garage. But this is what it's like living in a remodel. It's stressful. It's dusty. You dust one day, and the next day, it's dusty again. So, but I'm grateful this is all getting done. It's going to look fabulous when it is done. And you know, the people that work for us work so hard. So it's so wonderful that we have them. We're missing Scott, another guy who works for us, and so grateful for him. You know, they're just, you got to appreciate that everything that everybody does for you. And you got to appreciate every day that you wake up in the morning, you walk around, and hopefully you spend a little time in nature. I try to every day. I'm not really into like super cold weather, so if it's really cold out in the winter, I don't go out so much unless it's snowy. I do like the snow. But anyway, rain, we need more rain. I always need rain in Washington because the forest fires in the summer. Although I enjoy my sunshine time. Anyway, I'm grateful for all of you tuning in to see my mess of a house today and my gardens I'm so proud of. I look so forward to eating fresh vegetables from my garden. And you know, when you pick a tomato out of your garden, you know that smell of the vine that you just picked it from, and the smell of fresh tomatoes. That's the best, you know. And apples, when you pick a fresh apple off the tree, it's not like coated with the wax from the store. That's just so great. But my favorite are raspberries. And last year I started with 3 little bushes, and now they're just like a big giant bushel. So when I was growing up, we had a large raspberry field, and I love to go out there and pick raspberries every day. So I'm always grateful for my childhood and my younger years when my dad and mom had their great big garden. Even though I didn't like to work in it, but now I would. So anyway, I appreciate you all joining me, and have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Please like and subscribe.